The purpose of adjust structure sumps command is to adjust sump depth for typical precast structures. If there's a value for structure sump depth, such as for catch basins, Civil 3D correctly sets the sump elevation, because the elevation is based on a set distance from the flow line of the lowest pipe. But Civil 3D does not account for pipe wall thickness when connecting to a typical precast structure with zero sump depth value. Civil 3D places the structure floor at the invert elevation of the pipe, resulting in the pipe wall lining up within the structure floor. This command will automatically adjust the sump elevation for structures with a zero sump depth value by dropping the structure floor the wall thickness of the pipe, creating a spatially accurate 3D pipe network, such as for clash detection. The adjust structure sumps command is developed and provided by WizDot. In the graphic on the left, you can see in the top the structure properties, the connected pipe. The invert elevation is 758.982. On the bottom of the graphic, you can see the sump elevation is also 758.982. That should be 3 inches lower. As you can see in the right graphic, the pipe is resting on the bottom of the structure, and the wall thickness is accounted for. It's not within the structure bottom. If we take a look at our structure here and go to structure properties, we can see under the connections that we have a pipe connected here. This invert elevation is 3560/771. If we look at the structure and we look at the sump, we can also see that the sump elevation is 3560/771. That's not what we want. So we have a command. I go to my design ribbon, pipe network, and adjust structure sumps. I click that, it's going to ask me whether I want to do all the structures or just individual structures. And in this case, I don't want to do all of them. You can if you want. I'm going to pick individual. I'm going to select my structure here, hit enter. Now let's see at the command line, it says structure 13, the sump depth was set to 3 inches, which is the wall thickness of the pipe attached. If I look at my structure properties, you can see my connection, 3561/771. If we go to the part properties, and the sump is now 521, you can see it's dropped 3 inches.